And how about my dearest YouTube friends? Today we are in a new video, and in this case it is the second part of the Ascensions belonging to the 4th of July with all the 4 ranges that we are going to open in this video. Well, what are we going to open, not what are we going to go up in this video, and also all the rank 3s literally have been 2 massive openings of openings, massive ascensions from rank 3 to rank 4 and from rank 2 to rank 3. We literally haven't gone any lower, so if you got lost, well, I recommend that you stop by and watch that video as you literally have it uploaded on Monday. Okay, so you know, well, the entire journey and why we are going to upload these characters. In this case, we have more characters from rank 2 to rank 3 in this video than the previous one. The previous one we had 3, and in this case, we are going to have 2. So we are going to start without further delay. And as I said in the previous video, well, we are going to try to raise something balanced between defense and attack because I want to continue beating for the 4th because they have become one. A real madness in the themes of whale characters and everything, many ranks, 4 around. Therefore, that means that we cannot be in better positions. I want to always stay between mystery and 1 and mystery in 3. So we have to raise many defenders. Therefore, most of what you are going to see here are defenders. But let's also not forget the attack. Okay, so we're going to start with ranges 2 to range 3. We're going to do the 7-star filter at range 2, and we're going to be starting for the scientific class, friends. Here you have all the ones we have here, and in this case we are going to go with the powerful Photon, who was a taboo character in my account until we were finally able to select her 7 stars, and it was already doubled for us in a class in an opening. So we finally have this character, okay? So, friends, we are going to be using gems even though you are already seeing that we have a lot of catalysts. Sorry, we're not going to use gem. We're going to use catalyst because we have something terrible, okay? And in this case, they are going to expire and we don't want to. So we are going to use this gem of forgiveness, these catalysts, okay? We promote our very powerful photon to rank 3, a character that works for both attack, defense, and defense. And in this case, I have to tell you that for defense, it requires a very good duplicate for attack because it has a lot of strength, because what they are doing every X percentage, I think they were increasing you. Fury, okay, is a very old character, but for me, she is still a good defender. And Mommy Photon also works very well in attack because here we have friends in our great character. Photon in range 3. Finally, I don't have a physics position to continue statistics. We are left with 33,000 power, 85,000 life, and 6465. And as I have told you, the singular ability, since basically immunity to neutralization because it has a disadvantage of the account, the master block is reduced, and the button has X% probability of. That is an advantage for an energetic, that is that it doubles reality. It doesn't work for you either, but it does increase your gameplay, character, and defense. So friends, we start with this character, this video of Ascensions, and now we are going to go for what has been a class that I really like, such as the technological class that we are going to put the 7-star filters in rank 2. Here we have them, and you are already seeing that we have many characters to rise to rank 3. But in this case, I am going to stay with a character that has fascinated me. In fact, you have analysis on the channel, and it is from the very powerful Bastion, a character that is totally worth taking to the maximum rank and Bastion, because it is very good at killing mutants. Therefore, we are going to turn it on using all the tastings we have, because in this case, we want to save the gems for the future, when the hunters are scarce, and we are going to put all the available ISO into it and then proceed as always to talk about its uniqueness, its duplication, and so on, whether it requires it or not. In this case, remember that Bastion is only available in Titan crystals, and that we were lucky that it came out, because in the first one there is the Titan that we opened of the first ones that we opened, and it was just doubled for us on July 4th. There we have Bastion Friends 3, 1874 power, 8,000 life, and 6500 damage. The singular ability, since we basically have it at level 20 once doubled, and the reduction in Bastion's offensive ability prediction and defensive ability prediction is expanded to affect non-personal effects against mutants. Each time one can has a regeneration or efficiency effect. Other abilities, Bastion People pauses or enhances Fury by 15.14%. Therefore, Bastion requires having good security so that this Fury increases. And in this way, we do more damage against these characters. It doesn't matter if they're mutants, it doesn't matter if they're normal, okay? Then Bastion totally deserves it. Taking it to the maximum rank has totally crazy burst damage, and it is very sorry, and that is why I have not hesitated to take it to rank 3, and apart from as a defense, it may also be bothering you quite determined from the node that Java wants to take us out. So well, Bastion friends, it remains in our next rank 3, and now we are going to go for a class that as soon as I put it in, you will know who is going to be the one who will go up. Okay, here we have the skilled ones, but I don't want to do it. And the show, because we already know that she is our very powerful character, very top in attack, who in the end has high voltage bleeding disadvantages, has critical damage, and sorry, hemorrhages critical, and does ultra massive damage due to disadvantages. In this case, we are going to have to use Ascension gems, because in the end we are left without skilled catalysts due to the ascension of previous videos, which I think was Look Mothers. Okay, so we use an Ascension gem from rank 2 to rank 3 generic, and we're going to put all the ISO into it. Remember that Okoye also has analysis on the channel in case you want to revisit it to know how to play with it and how to get the maximum potential and maximum juice out of that massive damage it has. Okay, well, what else can I say about this character that he is very top and that he requires and that I really need her in attack because the Pattersons blend into any character. Okay, so let's see them. Here we have it. We have it for 2030. 1990 power, 87,000 damage, and 6400 requires the singular path because look, high level weaponry grants mastery of deep wounds. They are unlocked with the singular path, and as long as Kuyo's viaduct points are lower than Supponente's, all vigor and accuracy upgrades expire more slowly. In this case, to do the damage that this character has, since it does not require his duplicate, but it will help you, especially because of those deep wounds. Basically expert, it does not require high singularity. Hey, pretty much everything character that becomes our new rank 3 friends, we are leaving for another class that had a pending account with it. And in the end, with the July 4th event, well, we were not lucky enough to be duplicating the character. Well, friends, we have to be duplicating it manually. But first, we are going to proceed with the Ascension, and we are going to leave with all the catalysts. Okay, give me a moment and I'm going to pause because I don't know whether to do it for tastings or for Ascension gems. Now give me a moment. Okay guys, well I have already calculated, and in this case we have the necessary tastings to be able to take them to ranks 3 of rank 4, and in this case to rank 2, to rank 3 to this piece of character like Spider-Woman. So we're going to use the Catalyst 2 because I have a few grade 4 alphas expiring waiting for us to upgrade characters. And in this case, what better than using it in this piece of character like Spider-Woman? We also have analysis on the channel in case you want to stop by and watch it. And I have to tell you that he is a very good character in attack, but he has a great handicap. It requires his singular ability, it requires awakening it, and it requires great uniqueness. Minimum, I think 20 up to 100 more or less, we could say up. Your thing is to take it by 200 so that it has the greatest possible damage. Okay, in this case, we are going to see Spider-Woman. Here we have it. We are going to use our gem when Scientific Awakening because she didn't want to touch us on the Titan's crystals. And in this case, we are going to use all the stones we have. Okay, in this case, there are 74. We are going to take it by a singularity level of 75. And since that topic gives me a little bit of talk, well, we are going to put 5 normal singulars in it, so we leave it at 80. I have already told you that from 100, this character is when it really begins to have strength. It leaves us with 330, 300 power. Here, yes, the relic that must be given to them is Ant-Man's is good for those electric stings to do more damage because it is his source of power in this character. 88,000 life, 65 and 82 damage. And in the end, here comes the important thing and why it is worth putting all the available security into this character. When a personal fury upgrade is consumed negated, there is a 61% chance of obtaining an identical passive fury. This percentage will rise as we obtain more duplicates of this character. The total amount of fury upgrades cannot exceed passive and normal 20 EHA intercepted per entity. There is a chance to grant a fury upgrade, so with that we get even more fury. That is why it is required to have 200 for that percentage to rise. And then the other one, which is not so important, but above all this is so that they move from personal to passive logging, and above all to also intercept. And so that we have that probability of achieving that improvement in fury. So in this case, well, our new rank 3 is Spider-Man, Spider-Woman, Jessica Drew, and in this case we have for 80, don't worry, because we hope that we will double it more in the Titan crystals if we want to be lucky enough to touch each other. Okay, and now yes friends, let's go to the ranks 4 of this video. The most anticipated, as always, in the end is the main. We are going to ranks 3, and we are going to start with a class that is technology. If you saw the previous video, we already uploaded this character. It's a rank 3, and in this case Arning alone is going to become rank 4. But give me a moment because I have to be buying those rank 6 technological hunters. Okay friends, well now we do have it. I had to buy it from the Radiant store, but hey friends, this in this case deserves it to take Arbinsola to Aran 4, a character who is a top defender but whose attack may also be working for you. The only thing, you have to be very aggressive to try to corner the opponent and start deploying a force through enormous strong blows to leave that disintegration disadvantage that very few are immune to in the game. Armin alone is left to us. 36,500 against power, 98,000 of 172.47 damage. We already talked about the singular ability in the previous video. Okay, and we are now going for the last ascension of this video, the last rank 4 belonging to this video. Come on, it is mutant. You are already seeing it from 7 classes in rank 3. And here we have very good odds, but in this case, as I have already told you, I am looking for defense and attack at the same time, and Jim Gray deserves it. Okay, so did she. Promoted from rank 2 to rank 3 in the previous video, as he now deserves rank 4. Okay, he is a very good character who works in defense, who works in attack. He has massive damage, he has controls inverted in defense that makes him do very good defense. So Jingle, in this case, he deserves rank 4. He has totally absurd damage in both defense and attack, and he is worth it where his life is at rank 4, 37,000 life. Sorry, data sentencia won him 7,000 life and 7,175 year. Therefore, in this case, we would already have the Ascensions made of 7 stars in rank 4 as you are seeing. And we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 0, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3 ranks 4 of 7 stars. Nothing but not bad. You are already seeing that we have promoted our defense strongly and effectively, okay? And are also rank 3. In this case, more attack than defense has been raised. You are already seeing all the 3 ranges we have, so nothing friends, because I'm saying goodbye to this one. We hope you liked the video, Sugi. You are not there, and see you in other videos. Bye bye.